Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today we're going to be doing another Kickstarter Project unboxing video. Shall we get started? So today's project is a little different than what you're used to seeing me do. I am a big fan of horror, a big fan of video games, and a fan of board games. And this project combined all of that together. And this is Resident Evil the Board Game by Steamforged Games. Step inside the Spencer Mansion in this cooperative survival horror game for 1 to 4 players. Can you survive the night? This went live way before I started filming for this channel, way before I even thought about doing this channel. So you're going to be getting all the information and we will be doing the unboxing. So stay tuned for that. If you want to jump ahead to the unboxing itself, the timestamp is here below, so you can go ahead and jump ahead to that if you want to see it instead. The goal was 100,000 pounds. We got it to 1,428,810 pounds. There were 9,549 of us that backed this beautiful project. Missed the campaign, click the late pledge button. It's too late for that. You can get the game now, I believe. Congratulations. Rank total time. Oh, so there we go. Rank S. Total time 17 days. Number of saves 8. Okay. Resident Evil the Board Game, enter the home of survival horror. Based on the 2002 remake of the original Capcom video game, Resident Evil the Board Game is a cooperative survival horror game for 1 to 4 players. Step into the boots of STARS members and enter the sinister Spencer Mansion to uncover the horrifying truths within. Search for secrets and survivors in an open world crawling with enemies as the danger level rises around you. In the darkness lie your fears. Can you survive the night? So here you see is the concept for the board game, the cup, the actual box, the minis, the tiles, the tokens, your little player card, the actual cards themselves. Ages 14 plus, 1 to 4 players, 90 to 120 minutes. This is one of those games where you build the map. So all those tiles there underneath the minis, those are actual tile pieces that you just sit together based on what the level tells you in the booklet. So it tells you like what tiles you put down and where. Perfectly captures the tension of the video game. Okay, so these are all reviews. Created by Steamforged Games, Resident Evil 2 and 3, the board game, Monster Hunter World, the board game, Dark Souls, the board game, Horizon Zero Dawn, the board game, Devil May Cry, the Bloody Palace. In partnership with Capcom, Resident Evil the Board Game is the crowning celebration of a tabletop survival horror experience years in the making. Yes, they have been big on making video game board games. As always, link to this project, any of their social media, anything that I can find for them will be in the description box down below, including their website. Here we go. Each Resident Evil board game has iterated on the survival horror engine and mechanics to create a deeper, darker, and more immersive experience. Now, finally, Resident Evil the board game will go back to where it all began, back to the Spencer Mansion. Why back now? We had exclusive unlocks that they were only available here. You can't get them in retail. Exclusive player characters, exclusive enemies, exclusive alt sculpts, and exclusive advanced characters, and then free rookie Rebecca for alpha and returning Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 backers, which I am. Want to know more about gameplay? Check out the gameplay section down below. It is a very fun yet time-consuming game. Definitely need, like I said, 90 to 120 minutes. Definitely need to have this as a game for where you have nothing else planned out. You have like a good 2 hours to just play. If you're a beginner, I recommend having a 3-hour window, so that way you can sit there and read the rules while you play, because you're going to be going back and forth between the rules and whatnot at first. Definitely do recommend watching some gameplay videos and how to play as well, so you get accustomed to it before you start playing. First time on Kickstarter, click here. Pledge levels. So you've got the Alpha Pledge All In, which is what I did. So this is the ultimate experience, it says. So you get the Kickstarter exclusive box art. You get everything in the Kickstarter. Okay, so here we go. So Resident Evil, the board game, Into the Darkness expansion, Bleak Outpost expansion, Retro Pack expansion, Terrain Pack, Monster Box, 4 neoprene player mats, which is new because we've only had the cardboard in the past games, even here on Kickstarter. Game trays, which is a custom tray designed to fit all the miniatures and pieces. Extra dice, free gift rookie Rebecca, plus all unlocked goals. And you can see, look at that, the retro pack box. That's awesome. Just like the original PlayStation 1 case. Resident Evil, the board game. 4-player characters, 28 enemies, 21 double-sided tiles, 250 plus cards, 100 plus tokens, 11 dials, which are used for ammunition and health, I believe, for certain things. It's been a while since I've played the game. 6 dice, 1 rule book, 1 scenario book. Here we've got the characters: Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Rebecca Chambers, Barry Burton. And we've got enemies. Oh man, that's so cool. The D&D player in me loves this because some of these can be used in D&D and other TTRPGs. Components: you got characters and enemy tiles. Sorry. Then you've got item cards, narrative cards, mission cards, tension cards. Doors, encounters, exploration, Into the Darkness expansion, Yon Boss Monster Mini, Black Tiger Boss Monster Mini, 11 double-sided tiles, Into the Darkness rulebook, and 100 plus cards. So there's the snake and the spider, Bleak Outpost expansion, Plant 42 Boss Monster Mini, Neptune Boss Monster Mini, 11 double-sided tiles, Bleak Outpost rulebooks, 100 plus cards. So there's the plant and the shark. These are so cool. And the monster box. So we've got all those monsters in there. And we've got the terrain pack. And yeah, as you can see, it's 3D terrain, which again can be used for D&D and other TTRPGs. I'm getting multiple functions out of these games. Just like I was for the Wolfenstein board game. 3D terrain and enemies or figures, can use those for TTRPGs. The Resident Evil Retro Pack. So we got the cards, and right there's the game trays is what I was talking about. So they are designed for the cards and the items, the minis. Extra dice, and here's the neoprene player mats, which is awesome. I love neoprene player mats. They're so clean and easy to deal with, to pick up and maneuver. You don't have to worry about them sliding around when you're trying to put stuff down or pick them up. And extra dice is always good, so everyone can have their own dice. All unlocked goals. All unlocked goals are Kickstarter exclusive. Rookie Rebecca. So there was the Bravo pledge, 72 pounds, $99, 85 euros. So it's just the core box and unlocked stretch goals. Okay, you found a note. This Kickstarter campaign is a little different. Exploration goals picked with gameplay contents are hidden within the Spencer Mansion, waiting to be unlocked. Together we'll explore the mansion to discover what lurks in the darkness. It's up to you to decide which way we go, and which STARS members we save. Meanwhile, back at the Raccoon City Police Department, we're helping survivors piece together the puzzle on the police board below. As our investigation progresses and funding total grows, we'll also reveal milestone goals. Like stretch goals, these goals will be unlocked when you reach milestones. Are you ready to step inside? Exploration path, what horrors will unlock inside the mansion. Yep. These were all milestone unlocks. So, sorry. Forrest I don't know the last name. I don't know much of the lore from the first game, the characters. I apologize. I know. Send the hate down below in the comments if you want. We got Edward. We got the Crimson Head prototype. Kenneth J. Sullivan. The Crimson Heads. Then we got Advanced Jill and Brad Vickers. We got Crows. Joseph Frost. Advanced Kenneth. Enrico Marini, Richard Aiken, more Crimson Heads, Advanced Barry, Web Spinners, Advanced Rebecca, Chimera, Advanced Forest, Albert Wesker, Advanced Joseph, Advanced Chris, and Advanced Enemy Wesker. So here's all those updates. There we are. Oh, that tells you right there. Forest Spare player. Okay. What you've unlocked, funded, then 350 pounds was Army's 2002 Jill, so new costume. 550,000 pounds was Director's Cut 97 Chris, so 1997 Chris. 4,200 backers, so 4,200 backers unlocked Director's Cut 1997 Jill. And then we also got Forest Bear. Yeah, so that was the milestone. 250 likes and 250 comments. We unlocked Cowgirl 2002 Rebecca. Then there's the Edward. 5,000 backers got us Casual 1996 Jill. Then we got 300 likes, 300 comments was Casual 2002 Chris. Kenneth, Crimson Heads, Save Jill Valentine. Yeah, so these were the villain, characters that we voted on saving. Crows. Okay, so £1,000,000. We got backers' names on the box, so we will be looking for mine. I can't remember if I went with my real name or my social media name, my social media handle. We'll find out. These were all unlocks. I think these were all like milestones. Raccoon City Police Department. Yeah, that's what these were all from. Exploration unlock updates. Yeah, because there was that's what it was. That's right. So what they were doing is they were posting an update every once in a while. I think it was weekly, and it was a narrative. It was narrative story. So they were saying, okay, so-and-so and so-and-so are here, something happens, so-and-so saying they should go here, so-and-so saying they should do this. Comment down below on what you think should so-and-so should do, and then whichever had the most votes, the next update continued the story with that happening. So it was a narrative interactive story. It was really cool. So that's what this was all from. Now that I remember, all these were unlocked from that. It was a really cool concept. And that's not all. As we explore the mansion, the choices you make will affect who survives the night to be added to our pledge, or to your pledge as an advanced character, with an advanced mini and player card. Track your progress on the picture below. Yeah, so these were, all the ones that are lit up are the ones who survived. They were the ones who were voted. It was really cool. Game highlights, cooperative campaign. Just like in the video game, you will step into the boots of a STARS member like Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, only to find yourself stranded in the mysterious Spencer mansion after setting out to investigate a series of bloody and unusual murderers. You'll have to work together to unravel the mystery and escape the nightmare, because if one of you dies, you all fail. Feeling brave? Go it alone in solo mode. Yeah, there's co-op mode and solo mode. Open world exploration. Enter the sinister mansion to unravel the horrifying secrets hidden inside the walls and beneath the floor. Horrors await you around every corner. The order you explore them in is up to you. The game is split into spine-tingling scenarios. Setup is swift because each scenario begins by laying out just a few claustrophobic tiles. As you explore, you build out the map, opening mysterious doors to reveal what lies beyond and what lurks within, which is a new concept. I don't believe that the first two had that concept. I think it was just, if I remember correctly, because it's been a couple years since I played, that you just went to the campaign book, and you chose what you were going to be playing, and it just told you, okay, you're going to put down all the tiles here and all that. So this is new. Sometimes you'll find your way blocked by a locked door, forcing you to backtrack and search for a key, which may be somewhere else entirely. The mansion is full of hidden places and lurking enemies waiting for signs of life. Leave the wrong door open and you might find yourself hunted down. Campaign and one-shot play. Here we go. Scenario maps are fixed, but you'll have to explore each room to reveal the full map. Only once you've chosen to open a door will the card depicting the room beyond be revealed. Okay, so that is new. You won't see the next card until you've already decided to step inside. Leave a room unexplored and you may wish you hadn't. Here could be, okay, there we go. There could be a precious item beyond the door, like a lighter or extra ammo. Can you afford not to look? So it pressures you into thinking, okay, there could be enemies on the other side. I don't want to open it, but there could be valuable items on the other side that I need. Entering this room may spawn 3 unknown enemies, but you won't know for sure until it's too late. Can you take the risk? Because Resident Evil the board game isn't just about the immediate scenario. It's a campaign game playable over 27 hours where every decision counts and has far-reaching consequences. Can't handle the extended horror? Each scenario can be played as a 60 to 90 minute one-shot for nail-biting standalone sessions. Solve puzzles to open pathways. Keys aren't the only way to unlock doors. By solving puzzles that change on each playthrough, and even sometimes during play, you'll open new pathways. Simple but effective, these ingenious little puzzles will keep you guessing on which way to go next. That is a really cool concept. Every bullet is precious. Every resource you find must be carefully managed. Every bullet counted. When even your health is a resource, fighting enemies isn't the only way to survive. You'll have to learn when to attack and when to flee, but sometimes you won't get that choice. Evolving decks and rising danger. As your campaign goes on, the danger level will rise, and yes, it will. Increasing the enemies around you and reducing the safe spaces you can run to. If the level gets too high, the mansion is overrun. And that's not all. As you search, the tension and encounter decks will evolve. Mysterious new cards will be added and older cards will become even more dangerous. But effects don't just happen over time. Tension cards can change enemy behaviors at any moment, making them more lethal from one turn to the next. Non-player characters and missions. Remember, you're not alone in the mansion. As you explore, you'll come across familiar faces and events in new locations and with outcomes determined by your decisions. If you choose to risk your life to rescue them, they won't stand around waiting. They'll become automated non-player characters, able to strike out on off-camera missions to explore the mansion and discover its secrets, make supply runs, or even secure an escape route, which is a new concept that is awesome. But beware, the more dangerous the mansion becomes, the more likely they might not make it back in one piece. Terrifying bosses. Meanwhile, you have your own threats to face. Bosses are powerful enemies with unique rules and AI-driven card decks. Can you keep Lisa Trevor at bay long enough to solve the puzzle of her crypt? And can you take down the T-002 Tyrant before you're caught in the explosive crossfire? And I hope that they release a Resident Evil 4, the board game. I know it's highly unlikely, but that would be fun to do. These enemies are terrifying, and not just because of their attacks. Each boss encounter happens in a unique scenario where you'll need to think about your surroundings, either to gain the advantage in your fight or because you're in a dangerous spot. Restless Dead. Bosses may be powerful, but they aren't the only threat. Your limited kerosene supply may be all that stands between you and certain death. As you weave your path through the mansion, the bodies you don't burn may come back to bite you, literally. In the darkness lie your fears. Can you fight them and survive? Which sounds like a new concept, because before, you just beat them and they were done. Now it sounds like if you don't burn them, they can come back. So here's some playthrough videos, how to play and play through. Here's some people testing it out and giving their reviews. definitely highly recommend checking it out. Here's the reviews here. Just check it out. Maybe one day I'll be able to have a video myself. Don't know. I know I have at least one friend who would completely be down to play this. He's a game board freak, and he's kind of part why I started to back board games. So let me get that. Okay, so check out crack open the rule book, add-on marketplace. So here are what you can do for add-ons, which I didn't need to do. I could have added more dice, but I didn't need to. Yeah, the extra alpha pledge was interesting. Anything marked as Kickstarter exclusive featuring this badge is an exclusive item for Kickstarter backers. Meet the team. So yeah, we can do that. Roll game concept, Matt Hart. And then sculpting was Russ Charles. Lead design, Sherwin Matthews. Sculpting, Ben Charles. Lead developer, Steve Margison. Sculpting, Thomas Lishman. Production lead, Matthew Elliott. Marketing, China Blue. Lead concept, let me bring this down so you can see more. Lead concept artist, Doug Telford. Marketing graphics, Nicole Sinclair. And graphic design, Abigail Thornton. And we got the shipping, Kickstarter end. So this was like their roadmap to what it was going to be like afterwards, risks and challenges. Okay, so without further ado, here it is. She's a hefty box. It's heavy. Yeah, this isn't going to be getting open here. Well, let's see. Yeah, this was number 520 out of 4,200. I know you all like the sound of this opening thing, so I have it here next to the camera for you. Yeah. She's getting dull. Oh. Oh, look at that. Holy hell. Cool. What did I ask for? What did I say earlier on? What does that say? Oh, there you are. Coming soon to Kickstarter, Resident Evil 4, the board game. Yo! Sherwin Matthews is a little... Let's see. Can I get this? I'm not going to read all of this. I would love to, but this video is going to be quite long already. We're already at 31 minutes. But we're getting Resident Evil 4, the board game. So if you're excited for that, definitely keep an eye out, because I will be doing a video when it goes live. I'll do some pre-promotions if they release any pre-promotions for it. Resident Evil 4, the board game. Yes, that is what I said that would be awesome to have. We are going to be getting that. All right, so here are the neoprene player mats. All four. Yeah, all four are in here. Got the neoprene neoprene dashboards. Yep, so it's got the like mouse pad grip on the bottom. Very, very nice audio. We've got place for our character cards, our health. Yep. And then our items and inventory. Okay, that's nice. All right, next up, just grabbing from the top. Ooh. Resident Evil the board game, Gold Tyrant. It has a card in there. And focus. There we go. The Gold Tyrant. And it's got their Steamforged game logo on the bottom. Yo, that is sick. I don't remember seeing anything about that. Did I do any add-ons? Bear with me. I'm going to take a look, see if I did any add-ons. I can't remember. No, I don't think I did any add-ons. But, yo, they may have announced this and I just didn't see it. After an attack is resolved against the gold tyrant and moves one square towards the active character, resolving a behavior card where the gold tyrant was unable to attack, it moves one square towards the next active character. Yo, that's actually a game card. You meant to use this? I don't think I want to use that. I don't want to risk scratching that. That's cool. Just moving, grabbing things from that are here in the side. All right. So we've got the extra dice. And I'll go ahead and open that for you. Yep, just like in the last project, they come in the little tube, with the little foam there. These are the different dice. Whoops. And you see how it has their umbrella symbol on there. These are the action dice. And then we've got the monster box. Okay, so we will open this on camera. I know that y'all have been wanting some actual unboxing overhead views, so I am delivering that. Alright. I do love the design of the box. Okay. So. Ooh. I'll just set it there. Yo. Trying to work this out here. There we go. You can barely see it. Am I doing that? I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? I know it. I can't remember how it was in here. I can't remember. There we go. I found it. And here we've got... Ooh! Okay, so we've got some dogs and regular zombies. And we've got a bunch more regular zombies down here in the tray beneath. That's really cool. Was not expecting that setup. One of them standing and preventing this from getting back in there properly. There we go. That's nice. A little monster box. I like and thankful that they have the little spot here to open it. Oh, now, there we go. Just, I'm crumpling it. But normally you would find it to where they're like this, where you can't, you have to dig your finger in there. Kind of like I just had to for this. I bent it. But still, that's nice. You know what? I may have to start putting these aside, so I'll just set that there for now. I can move my mouse out the way too. Actually, in fact, let's go ahead and put this and this back in here. There we go. No. There. Out the way. Because that's what it was in the box. Alright, so. Ooh. Let's go ahead and just take out the main box itself. Resident Evil, the board game trays. Okay. So, this is the box for the game tray itself, which is interesting. Maybe it's designed to hold everything in there instead of having to have everything in like in separate boxes. You can put everything in one box. Not 100% sure. But it does. Okay, so yeah, it does open. It has a little slit here where you put your finger in to grab. That's nice. Okay, so space there. So I'm thinking this is for the cards. We're gonna take everything out first. Okay, so that's everything in the box. Okay, so we've got tray for minis. Definitely for minis. Probably the characters. This is most likely for the monsters. These are for the top. I can't remember what they're called. I'll show you when I see them. But more for cards. Okay. And then this. I'm not really sure what all of this holds. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just set it up like how you want. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, so we've got that down. Okay, so here are the Fallen 5 and then the Kickstarter exclusives. Okay. Let's start with the Fallen 5. Move this aside for now. That golden tyrant is sick looking. Keep making sure that everything is showing up fine over here in the program. Okay. So. Ooh, I like that they're in a sleeve. Alright, so we have Advanced Edward Dewey. There we go. Advanced Richard Aiken. Advanced Enrico Marini. Advanced Albert Wesker. And Advanced Brad Vickers. So these are all their minis. Let me put these back in the sleeve. There we go. So there we go. That's pretty cool. Let's see. No, that's not. Here he is. That's Albert Wesker. It's really hard to see on camera, but there is so much. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Here we go. There's so much detail on this. That is so cool. That's an Advanced Albert Wesker mini. And then we have the Kickstarter exclusives. Eventually, I will get much better at. I keep looking. I'm looking in the wrong spot. I will get better at doing these unboxings with this new setup I have. Woo! Okay, so that's everything that's in the box. Wow. Yeah. These are all those costumes and the exclusive characters. Huh? That's so cool. There's the Army Jill. That's so cool. Here is the main game, I believe. Now this is the director's cut. So this is the, you can see my face on here, the director's cut. It's Kickstarter edition. I'll flip it over. So you can see nothing could prepare the special tactics and rescue service for this nightmare. One by one, each fell to the teeth or claws of increasingly bizarre and dangerous mutants, escaped from Umbrella's laboratories, now roaming the grounds of the Spencer Mansion. Only the most fortunate and determined survived, their lives forever changed by their experiences and darkened by the outbreaks. It's your opportunity to return and change. Yeah, okay. Microphone. Alright. Only thing I hate about these boxes is you have to be careful lifting them. Okay. Set this here. So, first off, there are names on this, on every side. So let's see if I'm on here. Nope, I am not on this one. So we've got director's cut, introduction, the components. There we go. Characters and enemies, new enemies. Okay. We'll set this here. So I like how the trays have the little slots, the covers have that little there. So here are the cards for this. Different items and the health and whatnot. Here are the Chimera. I just felt some of the extra plastic just fall off. I think you might have even heard it. That is cool. And I like how they have the little slots under here for your fingers to go under. We got the spiders. We've got the snakes. The snakes don't have that, so you gotta be careful. And it's looking like there's 3 per little tile. Ooh. One of the survivors, that STARS members that didn't make it. I believe, yep, Villain Wesker, the enemy character. And then here's the regular, the player version of that same one. Yeah, you can see top of the gun there. Got a little bit of excess plastic that didn't get off. There we go. That's better. Okay. What's underneath? Nothing. Nothing. Tra-la-la. Alright, so put that on. this back on. So this is the director's cut, the Kickstarter edition. All of the boxes are going to say Kickstarter edition. Oh, there is something else under here. Goodness. Ah, the terrain box. And the retro pack. Goodness. The retro pack got some weight to it. Move this here. We'll open the terrain box first. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. It was all hidden underneath some cardboard that I thought was just space filler. Well, it is space filler, but it was hiding them. Let's move this out the way for now. Okay. All right. Ooh, and it is a slip box. It's not a one that you pull the tab open or the lid. It's got a lid. I know what I mean, but my brain is trying to blank. Like I said, I don't like how these are so airtight. I like that they're sealed, but they just make it so hard to open at times. All right, this doesn't even have the little slots to get that off. So okay. So we've got doors. We've got stairs. We've got, oh yeah, we've got little bodies. Those would be very useful for D&D and whatnot. I think these are open doors. We got rails, banners. Good luck to me getting this sealed again. But I'm going to check, because I think that these function. They do. The doors actually open and close. And again, they have their logo on the bottom. There we go. Steamforged games. And of course they've got like regular wooden doors in here as well. If I can snag one. They're all near the bottom of the bag. There we go. You got like regular house doors as well. I love that. Again, useful for TTRPGs. Now again, let's see if I'll be able to get this closed again. Yeah, that figures. I did it. Yay! Sorry that this is such a long video, but there's a lot in here. Hopefully y'all are still here checking this out. If you are still here and you, let's see here. Yeah, if you're still here and or you are excited or at least interested in the Resident Evil 4 the board game coming out, comment down below saying Leon Kennedy. See who all's actually following along. So I think this is going to be just the cards. Yeah, we've got the retro artwork from like the game. So that's the shotgun, the moon door, green herb, okay, and that's what the back of some of these cards look like. They'll have A or B. Spawn, ooh, so Spawn of Cerberus. So that's the back of those. Supply Run. That's actually really cool. Ah, here we go. Some old school artwork. throwback to the game. Zombie. Let's put these back before I continue drawing. Dangerous puzzle. Ooh. Lisa Trevor and ooh, okay. So I think that might be telling you how they can move. Then we got constrict, the plant. Oh, there's the gold tyrant. That's awesome. All right. I forgot to show you the back of this one. Look at that. That is so cool. Now we can move on to the base board game. This is hefty. And there are still 2 more boxes to go through. I can do it here. Yeah, 2. 2 more to go through. I still have the Into the Darkness box and the Bleak Outpost box. I guess I can put my ring back on now since I'm not. I always take my ring off whenever I'm doing videos because it always like clacking on my mouse. Put it on my ring finger because it's cold, so my finger isn't swollen. It's coming off my finger. Put it on the middle. All right, now my name should be on this box. Oh, that new box smell. Actually, set you there. Ooh! Oh! No way! That is sick! Ah. Okay. Can't really see it that well because of the light reflecting off of it. But that is cool. That's a first. I need... Oh. Okay. I don't intend on using this for any of the cards. I'm going to probably try to frame this. You can see it's already got scratches all on it from this angle. That's a shame. Okay, so before I go any further, looking for my name. It should be on this side. Yep, found me, and it's my real name. So I'm not showing you, but I'm here. Yeah, some games, some projects, I'll use my handle name. Some not. I used my real name, but okay. So we've got the rule book. Introduction. Look at all that. Look at all of that. Characters, enemies, cards, tokens, and game elements. Oh yeah, what are they called? Dials. That's what that thing was earlier. I was trying to remember. I couldn't. Dials. We've got corpse tokens, typewriter tokens, narrative tokens, crest tokens, sustained effect tokens. We've got the boss health, ammunition dials. Oh, that's awesome. One cover sheet / mansion dashboard. Okay, I'm hoping that's not talking about the back of that thing that I just showed you. One cover sheet. You know what? That might be it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, though? You're going to end up scratching the back of it. I mean, it's a cool concept, but if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to put something that's needed... Oh, here we go. If you're going to put something that's needed on the back of something like that, don't do that. Steamforged Games. If you plan on doing something like that, where it's like the little 3D motion thing to add into the game, put it into the box, don't put something that's needed or used for the game itself on the back, unless you offer a neoprene mat for the game itself. because this is something that it's already scratched up when I received it. This is something that would get severely scratched up and damaged from being used multiple times. That's something I want to frame. And I know a bunch of you might be like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Like, I care. Unless this is in here. Unless this is in the box. You know what? Now I have to look. We've got the scenarios, gameplay, map legend, first floor, West A, all that. So that's pretty cool. Standard. I'm gonna look for the mansion dashboard real quick. So here are the tiles. You literally just punch them out. And here's tokens. Wounds. Sustained effects. Here are the minis. Let's do it this way. Alright, so we've got Tyrant. Oh my goodness. Putting these things back sometimes is a hassle. There we go, because you need to find the right angle. I never played the game, so please forgive me, I don't remember her name. I just read it like minutes ago and I already forgot. Because I'm a horrible person. We've got the player characters here. I keep forgetting it's this camera. And some of these need to be cleaned up. It's pretty cool. And then, now I do know Barry Burton. It's from the gun. Alright. So we've got some standard standing, some slightly lunging, some reaching out zombies, the dice, and then all the cards. Lisa Trevor, that's the chick's name, the big red one. But, alright, so here are the cards in their own little tray with slots for more cards and tokens to go into, so that's good. You know what, let me double check underneath. I don't think there's anything underneath this. Yeah, there's nothing underneath. Okay. So yeah, so that looks like that 3D effect card is also the mansion dashboard. Which, again, I could always just scan it. I might do that. I might scan it. And then, so that way I can frame this, because this is really cool. I don't want to risk damaging that any more than it already is. And the lid for this did come off easier than the other one. Alright, 2 more to go. Got this, and then Bleak Outpost. Oh, this one's already torn open up here. It's not open, but torn and openable. Resident Evil. That would be a sick trick to play on people. They have like the main box rigged with a little chip and speaker. So as soon as you open it all the way, Resident Evil. That'd be a dirty trick. Into the Darkness, so here's all the components and rules for that. Ooh, this booklet. What happened to this booklet? It's all bent. Goodness. Someone was in a hurry getting this in there. Rules, expanding the campaign. Using Bleak Outpost and Into the Darkness together. Okay. So here we've got more tiles and punch outs for that. And then, ooh, oh, here we are. I was like, where are they? They usually have. Ooh, easy. Oh, so here we've, go ahead and show you these. We've got the cards, blue herb. I dropped it. Ooh, first floor is locked. Okay, that's cool. And we've got these. All right. I want to be careful not to break or chip anything. Yo, that is awesome. Definitely can use this for some D&D and some Pathfinder and other TTRPGs. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Those with arachnophobia, my apologies. I forgot to give you a heads up. This is almost life-size. This could be life-size depending on the breed of spider. Because their spider's this big. So yeah, this is technically a life-size spider, but not for the one in the game. Obviously. But that is awesome. The texture and the details. That is sick. And of course, SFG. All of them have that underneath. And I just realized spider webs. That's awesome. Careful with that. That's badly bent. Alright. Last one. Bleak Outpost. Again, if you are still with me in this video, you've made it this far, thank you again. Truly appreciate it. My channel has slowly been growing more, and it's all because of people like you who are just here to support and curious and infatuated with what I'm interested in. I appreciate you all so much. Steamforged Games, if you're looking for someone to do some early preview stuff for you, I'm your guy. I'm your Huckleberry. Alright. Ooh, easy now. Easy. Take it easy. Bleak Outpost board game. So we've got the introduction, the components, expanding the campaign, new gameplay rules, using them together. Okay. So here's the tiles, the punch outs, stairs, hallway, room. Okay, body tokens. But we also have the 3D body tokens now. Oh, okay. I like that. Put it together. I can see. First, well, let's go ahead and take these out. So more blue herb. And then Neptune. I know it was that way, but I'm going to leave it that way. Spot for cards, I guess. Yo, it is textured. That is sick. You got the water splashing. That's just so cool. So cool. And then, careful. That is sick. Wow. That is solid. There we go. and you just, there is a specific spot. Yeah. Okay, so it's not even like an easy push on. You have to actually push it on. It's not on all the way. I don't want to struggle to take it off again. That is cool. Woo! Okay, good. I put it back the same way too. Good. Nothing underneath? Nothing underneath. The one thing that I wished that these told you, preferably in the booklet, was the tray layouts. Tray layouts would be very useful to people like me that like to have organization, and those who are like OCD, like you want to keep things organized. Like, it'd be nice to have. Maybe Steamforged Games, an idea for Resident Evil 4, the board game, is all the booklets inside have a list of the tray that's in there and telling you where things are and where extra things can go, especially if you do the trays layout again. If you do another one of these, the gamer trays, my neoprene mask just fell over. Oh, duh, right here. If you did another one of these for Resident Evil 4, the board game, have a booklet that shows you where things can go and what they are. That would make things so much easier for people like me. Because, yeah, I like how it gives us the freedom to choose what goes where. But at the same time, I'd like some direction. Again, that's super cool. The Gold Tyrant Mini. So that is awesome. That is super cool. I love the Gold Tyrant Mini. I completely missed that notification or forgot it. Again, super excited. We're getting Resident Evil 4, the board game, which is very relevant at this moment since Resident Evil 4, the remake, came out this year, and then we just recently got the DLC Separate Ways. Hopefully, this will be going live soon. I apologize that this video was so long, but as you saw, there was a lot to read and then a lot to go through in this box, big box. Comment down below if you would like to see more videos like this, or if you would like just to see cut straight to what's inside the boxes, because I will be having that Marvel's board game coming out. The Multiverse will be arriving hopefully this fall. Well, it's already fall, so hopefully in the next month or two. So any advice you have or what you'd like to see, suggestions, I can implement into that video, because it will be a lot of boxes. It will be a long video unless you are like, no, I don't want to see all that. Just cut to what's in the boxes. Don't show me the openings. Let me know. If you'd like just to see a separate video that is just straight to what's in there, let me know. Luckily, unlike this video, I won't have to do a Kickstarter page review because I've already done one. So again, just comment down below what you'd like to see, what you thought about this project, if you're excited for the Resident Evil 4 board game to come out. If you didn't like it, comment down below what you didn't like so I can keep that in mind for future videos. Give this video a like, share this video if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I upload videos, because again, I do a lot of Kickstarter promotion videos, and those go live randomly throughout the week. In fact, just recently, the Crooked Moon project just went live last week at time of this release. But I'm going to go ahead and end it there because this video is already long as it is. Please take care of yourselves as always, and until next time, hobby on.